United States just announced imposition of additional tariff to 3 countries. President Donald Trump announced on Friday that starting on Saturday, US government is going to impose 25% tariff against Mexico, 25% against Canada, and another 10% to China. That President Trump is taking bold action to hold Mexico, Canada, and China accountable to their promises of halting illegal immigrants and stopping poisonous fentanyl and other drugs from flowing to this country. He also mentioned that even before the election that he is going to be imposing tariff and has words. Now, this is what tariff really works is that it is an additional tax on all the imported goods from all these individual countries, meaning the US government is going to be imposing 25% additional tariff from all the goods that Mexico is going to be exporting to the United States. And similarly, Canada government, Canada sending exporting goods to United States is going to be taxed additional 25%, and similarly 10% for goods coming from China. Goods, oil and gas coming in from Canada is going to be only tariff 10%, not 25% like other goods coming in from Canada. Individual countries. Currently, let's take a look at this in terms of trade imbalance amongst other countries. United States government overall trades amongst different countries amounts to about $4.7 trillion, of which the largest trading partners are number 1 is Canada, followed by number 2 is Mexico, and number 3 is China, followed by European Union and Asian. The trade amount against Canada stands at $665 billion per year, Mexico $660 billion, and China is $655 billion. And in terms of trade imbalance, meaning the amount of goods exported versus imported, United States is importing more because the trade balance is negative. The trade balance against Canada is $50 billion, against Mexico $108 billion, and China is $353 billion. This is also is going to be United States government is going to be collecting more taxes as a result of application of these tariffs, and President Trump also mentioned that he's going to be cutting taxes. So this might help him, in terms of increasing this overall collection, like fund collections for the US Treasury in terms of increasing tariffs, and if they want to planning their reducing taxes. But it is not going to be covering all the amount if they want to have like full cutting taxes. As a result of this, Canadian government, Canadian President Justin Trudeau has mentioned that he's going to be retaliating against the United States.
Will include immediate tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods as of Tuesday, followed by further tariffs on $125 billion worth of American products in 21 days' time, to allow Canadian companies and supply chains to seek to find alternatives. Our response will also be far-reaching and include everyday items such as American beer, wine, and bourbon, fruits and fruit juices, including orange juice, along with vegetables, perfume, clothing, and shoes. It'll include major consumer products like household appliances, furniture, and sports equipment, and materials like lumber and plastics, along with much, much more.
China announced tariffs imposed by President Trump, and he said that fentanyl it's an American problem, it's not China's problem, and they're going to be actually filing a lawsuit against World Trade Organization. Similarly, Mexico government vows to retaliate against Trump's tariff without detailing what the targets are going to be. So it's going to be a lot of tit for tat kind of retaliations against each and every country, and see who is going to be winning. President Trump mentioned that if this fentanyl keeps on coming through Mexico and Canada, that he might increase additional tariff against China and the other countries. So this is not going to be ending in a couple of days. The moment the tariff imposition was announced on Friday that it's going to be effective on Saturday, stock market sold off severely, and 10-year Treasury bond spiked up to a very high level before it retracted back to some extent. And today, the futures market Sunday night, the Dow is down by 650 points, S&P is down 1.7%, and Nasdaq, the technology-driven Nasdaq index is down by 2%. So it seems like there's going to be a lot of selling in the market, at least at the beginning in the morning when the market opens. Also, there could be other impact. Say, for example, this imposition of tariff could be very inflationary. Say, for example, all the goods coming in from Mexico, like fruits and vegetables, car parts, the additional the passed on to the consumers. Say, for example, if I have to go to the grocery store or buy fruits and vegetable or avocado, most likely I'm going to be paying more. Or if I'm going to buy a car or any kind of car parts, or like if I'm doing say, for example, oil change, I have heard that the oil change, whenever you do, the prices are going to be going up, or other car parts, or if you want to buy car that's been exported from Mexico, is going to be increasing more. The whole purpose Trump has employed the increased tariff is for these manufacturers to discourage them to start manufacturing in those countries, because they have cheap labor in Mexico, and then after they make those cars, they bring it over to United States and sell it at a higher price. But if they impose more additional tariffs, the producers, they're going to be discouraged, and they will try to find another location to build their vehicles, because it's going to be very expensive for them to continue to making cars in Mexico for example, or they might want to bring manufacturing back to the United States, and that is what President Trump wanted, that that the manufacturing in the United States should be increasing as a result of application of tariff. Things like things coming in from Canada, there could be another story, because US imports a lot of things like timber from Canada. So if there is a 25% tariff is applied against timber, timber price is going to go up, and there could be in a supply chain downstream, say home builders who the lumber is an essential part in building homes or improving home repair. The prices are going to be going up for building new homes. So the housing market might have adverse effect, because consumers may not be able to buy more expensive new homes. And also, if the other inflation picks up, the interest rate is not going to be, say for example, Federal Reserve right now also in the last meeting mentioned, and he's very hawkish, meaning that there is sticking inflation going on. So inflation keeps picking up. He's not going to be cutting short-term interest rate anytime soon, meaning keep it hold for longer, and that may have the negative effect to the stock market. And if the long-term bonds, 10-year bond that government cannot control, the market determines that price, and if the stock market vigilantes they sniff that there is going to be inflation picking up, the yield is going to be going up, meaning 10-year treasury mortgage, 10-year treasury rates, it could go up higher as well, and that will have negative impact in terms of housing market, because the monthly payment is going to be higher as a result of higher mortgage rates. So there could be potential slowdown if that is the case, that if the inflation picks up because of additional tariff. But this remains to be seen at this time. A lot of unknowable things, and in this area perhaps people should continue to have disciplined investment practice, say for example dollar cost averaging, and try to build your assets by high quality stocks if you get good opportunities are available, and continue to build their portfolio. But I am not a stock market analyst or advisor. Please do consult your financial advisor in terms of your individual investment. Hope you like this video. If you liked it, please subscribe it. Thank you very much and appreciate it.